global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings Today. Ever since the news broke out about the court injunction nullifying the election of David Umahi, the governor of Ebonyi State, over his move from his former party to the all-ruling All Progressive Party, a lot of reactions have traded the likes of Biafra agitators, disciple of Mazen Abdikano, have sent a strong-worded message to David Umahi, and of course Ohaneze and Ndigbo also have taken their standpoint through conflicting information, I must say. But then again, the question is what will stand. Before we go into the news report to quickly roam all these two news very quickly into one, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Okay, let's start with what Igbo group has got to say. Governor David Umahi of Imo State, I take that again, Governor David Umahi of Ebonyi State was sacked by an Abuja Federal High Court, prompting the Ohaneze and Ndigbo globally to react. The court decision, according to Ohaneze and Ndigbo Secretary General, that's Okechukwu Izuguzoro, is a black market judgment. Umahi and his deputy barrister Kelechi Igwe were fired by Justice Inyang Ikwo of the Abuja Federal High Court for defecting from the People's Democratic Party (PDP) to All Progressive Congress (APC). The sacking of Ebonyi State Governor Dave Umahi, Deputy Governor Barrister Kelechi Igwe, and members of Ebonyi State House of Assembly by a federal high court led by Justice Inyang Ikwo is a miscarriage of justice and a black market judgment aimed at creating havoc and chaos in Ebonyi State, an attempt to take over the reins of power in state through the back door, Izuguzoro said. We are horrified, I quote him now, so we are horrified at how misfortunate and desperation might lead certain politicians to give themselves as willing instruments to Ndigbo's adversaries in order to destabilize Ebonyi State and set it on fire. This court verdict will not see the light of day. We call on the people of Ebonyi State to calm down and be law-abiding citizens, as the state government will surely appeal the decision of the Abuja High Court. This is the beauty of democracy. Certainly, the court has decided what is not acceptable for Ndigbo. Definitely, it will be interesting to see how the judgment will go up to the appeal and Supreme Court, and the jurisdiction of the court will also be queried. We stand with the Ebonyi State government and the people of Ebonyi State, especially the chairman of the Southeast Governors Forum and APC presidential hopeful, Engineer Dave Umahi. Ndigbo will always protect one of the best governors in Nigeria and urge him to be strong to steer the ship of the state in these turbulent moments and challenges. And of course, the disciple of Mazen Abdikano has a contrary view totally over this. The self-acclaimed disciple of the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Mazen Abdikano, that's Simone Ekpa himself, has said the Biafran agitators will not forgive the Ebonyi State Governor Dave Umahi over his alleged activities towards the agitators. Recall that the Federal High Court in Abuja had on Tuesday sacked the governor and his deputy Dr. Kelechi Igwe over their defection from PDP to APC. Justice Inyang Ikwo, in a judgment, stated that the vote that brought them to office belonged to the opposition party and cannot hold on to the vote, having elected to jettison the party that dominated them. Umahi has, however, declared that he still remains in his position as the governor of the state, stressing that the order from court was unconstitutional. Reacting, Ekpa, who is a dual citizen of both Nigeria and Finland, said in a tweet on his official page that the governor was earlier warned against affiliating with the ruling party. He said, and I quote, "The name of the new governor of Ebonyi State is called Uduma something. tell Umahi that Biafrans will never forgive him. He wants the little Hitler of Ebonyi state. He never believed a day like this will come. Umahi said the only way he can vacate the office of the governor of Ebonyi state is by death, resignation, or impeachment by the State House of Assembly. The question now is why Umahi has been parading himself with Hope Uzodinma, who became governor without these three steps. A lot of reactions have trailed what he said. People are talking. We want to take cross section of few of them. Then let's look at this analytically. This one here is saying, I beg go and sit down. Another person said, do you want him to be with PDP? This one here says, a judge Igbo ruling on political defectors. Justice must not die. I praise your courage on this ruling. The politicians we have are Yahoo politicians who want to enlarge their ill-gotten wealth by all means. They lack the basic prerequisites for contesting and holding public office. It is here in Nigeria that things like this thrive because the vast majority of the people are not interested in political activities due to poverty, illiteracy, and corruption. Hence, they feel qualified to govern. That's quite strong. This one here is saying Umahi is a disgrace. Simple. Thanks for understanding. Thanks, good disciple. Thanks. Well, while some Ekpa and some other persons are of different opinion, Ohaneze Ndigbo is of the opinion that this is done by the adversary of the Ndigbo, who would want to cause chaos and misunderstanding in Ebonyi State. Was some legal luminaries like the of Michael Zohome have taken time actually to explain the dynamics of what is taking place. In fact, it said it's unconstitutional for Governor David Umahi of Ebonyi State to be asked to vacate the office, that he can't be sacked because the mandate on which he writes on is the people's mandate. And it wasn't the PDP that voted him in, but the people that voted him in. And it's only the people that have the right to sack him and not PDP. Well, if you can recollect also, the person who actually brought this to court also gave his jurisdictions and gave his strong backers why the platform has the right, using the Constitution of Nigeria to Federal Republic of Nigeria. The same constitution too is what Michael Zohome, senior advocate of Nigeria, also quoted, saying constitutionally it is wrong. Now the question is, let the music start playing and let those who have to dance start dancing. Because the truth be told, both of them are quoting Nigerian constitution, and both of them seems to be right in their own standing. Here, that one is quoting that it is constitutionally wrong for PDP to want to sack a sitting governor because it's not their platform or it's not their mandate that Umahi stood was on the mandate of the people. While the other guy is saying that the platform matters and it's the platform that ushered him in and not himself. That literally on his own he wouldn't have been able to come in except on the platform. Let's move to that conversation. What's the take? Let's interact.